Sweetheart, come closer and let these words settle peacefully in your heart. Today, the message coming through me is from the strength and light of Archangel Michael, the big protector, the heavenly warrior who leads the angel legions. He's right by your side right now, and there's something super important you need to know about the protection around you. It's stronger and more present than you might have realized in your day-to-day. Have you felt watched? Not in a judging way, but with a real caring eye, like a mum looking over her sleeping kid. That's Michael's energy. He wants you to know your quiet prayers, those wishes made in the dead of night when the house is still and worries seem to shout loudest. They haven't been for nothing. Every single one was heard, taken in, and is being answered in a way the universe is perfectly sorting out. Ever noticed how some coincidences in your life aren't just coincidences? That phone call that came just as you were thinking of someone, that fix for a problem that seemed impossible suddenly popping into your head, or that unexplainable feeling of peace that hit you in the middle of a hectic day. Those are Michael's gentle nudges, proof his wings are spread over you, filtering out the bad vibes and clearing paths where there used to be only walls. He's showing me you're carrying a fair bit on your shoulders, worries about your mob, your health, the future. You give so much, look after everyone with such dedication that often you forget to look after yourself, to nourish your own spirit. And that's why his presence has gotten stronger. He's here to remind you of your own strength, your own light. His protection isn't just sitting there, it's an invitation to inner action. He's protecting you so you have the safety and clarity to heal, to forgive yourself for past mistakes, and to break free from the chains of expectations others have put on you, and that you, out of love, agreed to carry. What I'm about to tell you could change everything, because this protection isn't just about shielding you from outside nasties, but about waking up the warrior within you, a warrior who doesn't fight with weapons, but with love, wisdom, and unshakable faith. This message has come to you at the perfect time, but for it to really take root deep inside you, you need to prepare the ground of your heart. Before we go on, write this mantra in the comments. I deserve to be loved exactly as I am. Feel the buzz of those words moving through your body, healing old wounds of self-doubt and strengthening your spirit. Right, let's keep going with the message. By declaring you deserve to be loved as you are, you shut the door on doubt and that feeling of not being good enough, those little cracks where worry and sadness sneak in. Archangel Michael is right there with you, ready to cut with his sword of light all those energy connections that drain your life force. Think about the people or situations that leave you knackered, that make you feel small or useless. Picture Michael's flaming blue sword slicing through those ties right now. Feel the lightness this freedom brings you. That's the real protection, not just a shield, but a tool for empowerment. He doesn't fight your battles for you. He empowers you to become victorious yourself, to recognize that the greatest power in the universe lives right inside your own heart. He wants you to get that the challenges you face aren't punishments. They're actually chances to grow. Stepping stones the universe puts on your path so you can reach a new level of awareness and spiritual strength. Every hurdle you clear is a medal of honor in your soul, proof of your grit. And his wings? Michael's wings are a whole other thing. They're not just symbols, they're energy gateways. When you get an unexplainable shiver or a comforting wave of warmth, that's his wings wrapping around you, tuning your vibe, aligning you with peace. They form a cocoon of light around you, an impenetrable sanctuary where nastiness, envy, and pessimism can't get in. This ethereal shield goes with you wherever you are, at work, at home, out and about. That's why sometimes you might have felt you dodged a bullet by a whisker, or a situation that was set to go pear-shaped suddenly sorted itself out perfectly. That wasn't luck, sweetheart. That was the quiet, powerful helping hand of the Archangel of Protection. He's getting you ready for a new life phase, a time where joy will be more steady and peace will be your natural state. But for that, you need to trust. Trust you're not alone. Trust the process, even when you don't get the detours along the way. Trust is the key that opens doors for heavenly help to work more directly and clearly in your reality. But that's not all. There's something even deeper going on behind the scenes of your existence, a shift that's already started and is being carefully looked after by him. This shift involves healing important relationships in your life, relationships that might be worn out, broken, or just needing more understanding and harmony. Michael acts as a heavenly go-between, softening hardened hearts and opening up communication channels so forgiveness and love can be restored. If there's someone in your life you're finding it tough to get along with, hand that situation over to him. Ask for his wings of light to wrap around that person, and you too, building a bridge of understanding between your souls. You'll be amazed by the changes that can happen. Words left unsaid will be spoken with tenderness. Gestures of reconciliation will pop up from where you least expect them, and peace will reign again. It's a detailed job, respecting everyone's free will, but it sets up the perfect energetic conditions for healing to occur. He's also working hard on protecting your family. You, who are a pillar of strength and love for your mob, know that your loved ones are also under this blanket of protection. Your prayers for them form a dome of light over each one. And Michael boosts that energy, sending guardian angels to go with them on their paths, to shield them from dangers seen and unseen. So, let your heart rest. Ease up on the control and the need to fix everything yourself. Allow yourself to be looked after, supported. Your job now is to grow your faith, water the seed of hope, and open yourself up to receive the gifts heaven has for you. Michael's presence in your life is one of those gifts. Honor it with your trust and gratitude. Chat with him like you would a loyal, powerful mate. Tell him your worries, share your joys. He's always listening. His energy is strong, masculine, but at the same time, he holds immense tenderness for those seeking light and justice. He's the archangel who holds your hand in the dark and shows you the first ray of morning sun. He's the strength that gives you a push when you think about giving up. And he's here, right now, telling you, be brave, beloved daughter. The worst is over. Keep walking in the light, because I'm with you today and always. New doors are opening, and the happiness you truly deserve is closer than you think. Believe it, feel it. Because this isn't just a message, it's a heavenly decree that's already coming true in your life. The protection is active, the path is being cleared, and the best is yet to come. Just trust. All right, dear one, now that you've got a handle on the big shield of protection around you, let's dig a bit deeper into the message Archangel Michael has for you. His presence isn't just a one-off thing. It's the start of a massive shake-up in your life. There's something really crucial you need to get your head around regarding the next steps and the changes coming your way. He's acting like the universe's chief planner in your existence, moving things around, getting events and people lined up so a fresh start can take shape. You know that feeling, like you're stuck in a rut, repeating the same old situations, especially with relationships or money. Michael's here to bust those patterns. With his sword of light, he doesn't just cut negative ties with people, but also those thought patterns and behaviors that do your head in and keep you bogged down. That little voice inside that tells you you're not up to scratch, that you don't deserve to be happy, or that it's too late to dream big. Those are the real chains holding you back, and he's fighting right alongside you against them. He wants you to see yourself how he sees you, a tough, resilient soul, full of light, with a massive purpose. You might have got used to a life of sacrifices and tough times, thinking that's just your lot. But Michael's here today to tell you that your real birthright is plenty, joy, and peace. Lack, whether it's of love, health, or resources, is just a bit of a mirage created by fears and limiting beliefs that have been dumped on you over the years. His mission now is to help you wake up to this truth. How does he do it? By setting up situations that'll push you out of your comfort zone. Yeah, dear one, sometimes heavenly protection shows up as an unexpected change, a door slamming shut, a plan going pear-shaped. At the time, it might feel like a loss or a bit of a flop. But what I'm about to tell you might just flip your perspective. These apparent setbacks are actually Michael's hand, steering you away from a path that wouldn't serve you anymore. He's guiding you to a much better spot, a future that's more aligned with the true essence of your soul. Think about something you lost in the past that caused you heaps of grief back then. Now look back. Can you see how that loss made room for something new and better to come into your life? That's his way of working. He's got the whole picture of your path. He sees what's down the road, and his actions, even if they don't make sense right now, are always for your highest good. Now, before we keep going with this message, an important step is to call for these new paths to open up. Type number 777 in the comments with confidence to switch on the energy of spiritual perfection and angelic help in your life. If this message is warming your heart, consider chucking in a contribution via the Thanks a Bunch button. Your kind support is a seed of light that helps us keep spreading these comforting words to more souls who need them. By calling out 777, you're telling the universe you're ready for this heavenly help. You're giving permission for the angels to get more directly involved in your life. And what happens next? Things speed up. Things will start moving a lot quicker. Folks from the past who need forgiving and letting go of might pop up again to tie things off. New people who'll be a big deal for your next stage will start showing up, often out of the blue. Opportunities you never even dreamt of might come knocking. Your gut feeling will be sharper than ever. You'll get these unexplained knowings, a clear inner voice guiding you on what decision to make, where to go, who to chat with. That's Archangel Michael chatting directly with you, through your higher self. Pay close attention to these insights, these sudden feelings. They're your treasure map. Don't brush them off, even if your logical mind tries to tell you otherwise. Logic is all about the past, what's already known. Intuition, guided by the angels, is all about the endless potential of what's to come. Archangel Michael also wants you to look after your physical body, the temple for your soul. His protection stretches to your health too. He's putting the info, the pros, and the therapies you need right in your path to feel stronger and more energized. Listen to your body. It gives you hints. That extreme tiredness, those little aches and pains, they're all messages. Ask Michael to guide you to the best self-care practices, to give you the oomph to ditch habits that aren't doing you any favors anymore, and to take on a lifestyle that honors the ripper gift your health is. Picture a sky blue light moving through your whole body from head to toe, cleaning up every cell, fixing up every organ, bringing balance and feeling good. That light is Archangel Michael's healing energy, and it's there for you anytime. Just ask and let yourself take it in. But his work doesn't stop there. There's a really practical part of your life he's sorting out. He's known as the warrior, but he's also a master of strategy and getting things in order. He's helping you get your finances and material life in shipshape. Now, this doesn't mean money will just fall out of the sky, but that ideas, work opportunities, solutions for a debt, and the clarity to manage your cash better will come your way. Ask him to light up your mind so you can spot the best money strategies. Ask him to clear away the roadblocks holding back your progress in your work life or your projects. He'll open the right doors and give you the guts to walk through them. Plenty is an energy, and often what blocks it are fears. Fear of not having enough, fear of having a go, fear of not being worthy. Archangel Michael's presence melts away these fears, replacing them with trust and the certainty that the universe is a generous giver and that you, as a cherished child of God, have every right to enjoy that generosity. This shake-up is a full package, working on your spiritual, emotional, physical, and material sides. It's a proper cosmic clean-out. And the best bit of all is that you don't have to go it alone. You've got the most powerful ally right there with you. Your bit is to trust, let go, allow and act when inspiration hits. The rest you can leave to him, because what's being set up for you is way bigger than your current worries. It's a life of purpose, peace, and genuine happiness. And that new life has already kicked off. All right, dear one. As we keep going, Archangel Michael's energy becomes even more noticeable. He wants you to get a grip on the kind of transformation that's happening. It's not just a surface-level tweak, but a deep realignment of your soul with your life's purpose. Often, along the way, we get a bit lost. Circumstances, other people's thoughts and challenges can steer us off course from who we really are. You might be feeling like that right now. Like you don't know who you are anymore or where you're headed. It's exactly at this point that Michael stepping in becomes super important. He comes like a lighthouse in the dark, not to give you all the answers at once, but to light up the next safe step to take. He's asked me to tell you that you're way tougher than you give yourself credit for. Your story, with all its joys and triumphs, has forged you into a woman of immense spiritual grit. The scars you carry aren't signs of weakness, but badges of honor that tell the tale of your courage. And now's the time to use that strength, not just to get by, but to truly thrive. Archangel Michael's busy right now, snipping those last few threads that have been tying you to a past of always putting yourself last. That feeling you always have to please others, even if it means ditching your own wants and dreams. That need for outside approval. It was like a shield you wore to protect yourself, but now it's just too heavy, stopping you from soaring. With his sword, he's gently breaking through that armor so your true light can shine through, no worries. Might seem a bit scary at first this. Being your full self could cop some flack from those used to your quieter side. But don't you fret. Michael's protection also means moving on those who don't vibe with your new energy anymore. And at the same time, drawing in kindred spirits, people who'll celebrate you for who you are, back your dreams, and spur you on to be even better. The quality of your connections is about to take a massive turn for the better. Before we go on, if you reckon it's time to be part of this community of light and get more stuff like this, and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps us keep making good content for you. Righto, back to the message. By subscribing, you're joining a collective of strength and belief, making this connection even stronger. Now let's chat about your gifts. Yeah, lovely soul, you've got unique gifts and talents the world really needs. Maybe it's a knack for listening, for giving advice, a hands-on skill, a passion for cooking, gardening, or just a way of bringing peace to any room you walk into. For ages, you might have thought these gifts were just small things, nothing much. But Saint Michael's here to tell you these are your tools of power, the ways your soul expresses itself and gets its purpose done. He's setting up chances for you to use these gifts more. Could be an invite to a new project, a spark to kick off a little home business, or simply the guts to share more of your talents with those around you. Keep an eye out for these calls. Don't brush them off because of fear or feeling like you can't do it. Every time you use one of your gifts with love, you're not just fulfilling yourself, you're also acting as a channel of light in the world, and that connects you even deeper with angelic energy. There's some deep healing happening in your family line too. You, with your strength and drive for growth, are acting as a beacon of light, healing not just yourself but your ancestors and descendants as well. Patterns of struggle, scarcity, and tricky relationships that have been repeating for generations are being broken through you with Saint Michael Archangel's powerful help. He's acting as a guardian of family ties, clearing energies and freeing souls for happier, more fulfilling paths. By healing yourself, you're giving your whole family, past and future, a fresh chance at life. You're a key player on this big cosmic board. Never doubt how important you are. Your life has immense meaning, and the shifts you're experiencing now are all part of that purpose unfolding. Allow yourself to blossom, no rush, no pressure, but with the confidence that you're being nurtured and looked after by the highest celestial power. Your happiness is a top priority for heaven, because a happy soul radiates a light that spreads and lifts everyone around them. The angels are sending you a special sign. Your lucky number for today is 4. Pop it in the comments. I'm taking in the angels' energy. My lucky number is 4 and I'm blessed, sending love and protection to the person I care for and love heaps. If this message hit home, show your support with a thanks a bunch and help spread this message of light to others who need it. The number 4 stands for stability, security, and building solid foundations. Exactly what Michael's doing in your life right now. By saying that, you're locking in that energy of steadfastness and protection. Now, I want to talk about inner peace. Michael knows your mind can be a bit of a battleground sometimes. Worries, anxieties, and fears can create a constant racket that stops you hearing your soul's gentle voice. His protection works directly on that mental chaos. When your mind feels a bit stirred up, close your eyes for a second, call on him. Archangel Michael, shield my mind, wrap my thoughts in your blue light and bring me calm. Or picture a swirl of blue light clearing your head of all the static, all those repetitive negative thoughts. Feel the clarity and quiet settle in. This simple practice is super powerful. It plugs you back into your power center and gives you back control over your inner state. Peace isn't about having no problems, but knowing for sure you're not facing them alone. And you never are. He's with you, with every breath, every beat of your heart. Making sure that no matter how wild the storm outside, your inner sanctuary stays untouched, calm, and full of light. Embrace that certainty. It's your biggest treasure. Lovely soul, this path of change led by Saint Michael Archangel now brings us to a really important and sometimes tricky area: forgiveness. He knows your heart holds onto hurts, resentments, and old wounds that, even if you try to ignore them, still weigh down your energy and block your progress. His protection isn't complete if those inner doors stay open to the negativity those memories carry. That's why one of his most powerful actions right now is to inspire you and give you the strength for the freeing act of forgiveness. Forgiving isn't forgetting. It's not agreeing with the wrong done to you, nor does it mean you have to make up with the person who hurt you. Forgiveness is an act of looking after yourself. It's cutting the energy chain that keeps you tied to that person or situation. A chain that only drains your life force and keeps you stuck in a cycle of distress. As long as you don't forgive, you're letting that person from the past keep having power over your present, your mood, your peace. Michael, with his sword of light, is ready to cut that chain for you, but he needs your permission, your intention. Now think honestly and with courage about who or what you need to forgive. Could be a family member, a mate who let you down, an old flame, or even an unfair situation you went through. And don't forget the most important person on that list, yourself. How many times do you blame yourself for past decisions, for words left unsaid, for paths not taken? You did the best you could with the understanding you had at the time. It's time to treat yourself with kindness, to forgive yourself for not being perfect. Perfection's a mirage that only leads to frustration. Your beauty lies precisely in your humanity, in your ability to learn and grow with every experience. Self-forgiveness is the key that unlocks your own cage. Before we keep going, the angels are asking you to do a powerful freeing exercise. Take a deep breath. Now jot down in the comments a list of people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. No need for details, just the names or initials. Picture each of them, wrap them in a violet light of change, send love, and say in your heart, I forgive you and I set you free. May peace be with you. Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Do this practice every day to strengthen your inner peace and let go of anxiety. By doing this act of forgiveness, you're giving your emotional and spiritual field a good, deep clean. You're clearing out the rubbish that's been blocking the light from fully getting into your life. It's like tidying up the garden. You pull out the weeds so the flowers can grow big and beautiful. Archangel Michael is like your soul's gardener, helping you spot what needs chucking out and giving you the oomph to do it. Once that's done, you'll feel a lightness you can't quite explain, a fresh, clear head, and a new bit of room opening up inside you. That's where all the good stuff waiting to come into your life will find a spot to settle in. Often, we ask for new things, a new love, more cash, better health, but we don't have the energetic space to take them on because we're chock-a-block with the weight of the past. Forgiveness makes that space. It's a crucial and essential step in your personal growth. And know this, when you forgive others, you're not doing them a favor, you're doing yourself one. You're declaring your emotional independence from that pain. This letting go also directly affects your physical health. Negative feelings like anger, resentment, and hurt, when held onto for ages, can show up in your body as tension, ongoing niggles, and even more serious stuff. They're like poisons we drink, hoping the other person will kick the bucket. When you forgive, you release these emotional toxins, allowing your body to start healing itself. The energy you used to spend keeping the memory of pain alive is now free for your recovery and zest for life. Archangel Michael's protection is all-encompassing. He looks after you on every level. He knows a peaceful heart is the foundation for a sound mind and a healthy body. That's why he's so big on this forgiveness thing. He holds your hand through this, which can be a bit tough. If the tears come, just let them out. They're like rain washing the soul, cleaning things up and making way for the sun to shine again. Don't rush it. Forgiveness is a process, not a one-off thing. Be kind to yourself. Every little step in this direction is a massive win. So, what happens after you forgive? The magic kicks in. The universe, noticing your new, lighter, more open vibe, starts sending you fresh experiences, new people, and chances that match this higher frequency. That feeling of being stuck just vanishes, and you feel life moving along again, with more grace and ease. Joy comes back naturally, not because the problems are gone, but because you've chosen not to let them define you anymore. You've picked peace. That conscious choice is your biggest power move. And Archangel Michael and all the heavenly crew celebrate every time a brave soul like yours chooses the path of love and forgiveness instead of bitterness. You're rewriting your story, dear soul. And the next part, free from the shadows of the past, promises to be the most beautiful, bright, and happy one yet. Embrace this new reality. You built it. You deserve it. All right, dear soul? With a lighter heart and spirit boosted by forgiveness, we're now heading into a phase of clarity and direction. Archangel Michael, after clearing the deck and shoring up your foundations, is starting to light up the path ahead. He wants you to stop looking back and start focusing on the ripper future that's being made for you. Your energy, once scattered by worries and hurts, can now be channeled into building your dreams. And maybe you're thinking, dreams? What dreams? I don't even know what I want anymore. And that's fair enough, especially after spending ages looking after everyone else. Michael's message for you today is an invitation to dream again. An invitation to reconnect with that woman full of desires and passions who might have been snoozing away inside. He's whispering inspirations and ideas into your ear, waking up desires that were tucked away deep in your soul. Keep an eye on your thoughts over the next few days. What puts a sparkle in your eye? What makes your heart beat a bit faster? It could be something simple like wanting to learn painting, taking that trip you always put off, going back to study, or getting involved in some volunteer work. Don't just brush these ideas off as silly or impossible. They're like sacred seeds, direct messages from your guardian angel and Archangel Michael, pointing you towards joy and purpose. Your mission in this stage of life isn't about sacrifice anymore. It's about fulfillment. It's about letting yourself be happy, letting yourself enjoy the little things and the big ones. The universe is keen to see you happy because your joy is a light that inspires the world. His protection now comes across as courage. Courage to take that first step towards these new dreams, even if fear tries to freeze you. He'll be right there with you, holding your hand and making sure you won't stumble. Every step you take towards your desires will be supported and amplified by his strength. He's also working to sharpen your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is your soul's compass. It's how heaven chats with us directly. Over the next few days, you might get stronger hunches, a sudden clear insight about people or situations, and more vivid, meaningful dreams. Jot down those dreams, pay attention to those feelings. They're your personalized guidance, your spiritual guide showing you the way. Often the answer you're looking for in prayer won't come as an audible voice, but as a feeling, an inner knowing. Trust that wisdom. It never lets you down. To strengthen this connection even more, set aside a few minutes each day for quiet. Just sit, take a few deep breaths, and ask Archangel Michael to calm your mind and open your heart to receive his messages. In that quiet, your soul's truth can surface, clear as a bell. The noise of the outside world often drowns out that inner voice. By giving yourself these peaceful moments, you're tuning your celestial radio to hear the angel's station more clearly. On top of all that, Michael's putting earth angels in your path, people who pop up out of the blue and bring a word of encouragement, a bit of unexpected help, an opportunity, or just a hug that comforts your soul. Be open to receiving. Often, out of pride or not wanting to be a bother, we shut ourselves off from the help the universe sends our way through others. Learning to receive is just as important as learning to give. It's about letting the energy of abundance flow through your life. When someone offers you a hand, see it as God and Archangel Michael at work. Accept it with thanks. You're not alone on this walk, and heaven's mobilizing all resources, both heavenly and earthly, to back you up. Your spiritual and human support network is getting stronger, but that's not all. There's a really special message about your faith. Michael knows that at times, your faith has wavered. With so many struggles, it's only natural that doubts crept in. He doesn't judge you for it. Instead, he admires you for the strength you had to keep going, even when things felt uncertain. And he's here today to rekindle that spark. He asks you to call to mind the times you were supported, the prayers that were answered, the little everyday wonders. Gratitude is the fuel for faith. The more you give thanks, the more reasons the universe gives you to be thankful. Start and finish your day by jotting down 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice has the power to completely shift your outlook and lift your spirits, drawing in more and more positive experiences. Your faith, dear soul, is your superpower. It's the strength that moves mountains, transforms realities, and makes you a co-creator of your destiny alongside God and the angels. Saint Michael is here to look after your faith, to shield it from any storms of doubt, and to make sure that light never fades in your heart. With belief, courage, and a bit of guidance from above, there's absolutely nothing you can't be, do, or have. Your future's a blank canvas, and with your heavenly protector by your side, you've now got the finest brushes and most vibrant colors to paint the masterpiece of your new life. Dear soul, we've hit a key part of this message, where Saint Michael the Archangel's protection comes through as a huge blessing of hope and a fresh start. He knows you might be feeling a bit knackered, that life's battles have left their mark, and sometimes hope seems like a distant flicker. That's why he's drawing near today with a heap of care and a real pick-me-up. He wants to fill your heart with the certainty that the best is still on its way. Hope isn't just naive optimism, it's a deep spiritual trust that, no matter how things look, there's a bigger, kinder plan at work. It's having faith in what you can't see, knowing that dawn always breaks, no matter how dark the night has been. Michael is, right now, wrapping you in his blue light cloak, restoring your strength and giving you new hope. Let yourself soak up this energy. Take a deep breath and feel this wave of peace and optimism filling every cell of your being, melting away tiredness, apathy, and any hint of feeling down. He's asked me to tell you about the importance of celebrating the small wins. Life isn't just about the big events. The real joy is in the details, the little everyday wonders. A grandchild's smile, a flower blooming in your garden, the taste of a warm cuppa in the morning, a good yarn with a mate. By celebrating these moments, you anchor joy's energy in your life and signal to the universe that you're ready for more and more reasons to smile. Being thankful for the little things opens the door to big blessings. Don't wait to have everything you want to be happy. Choose to be happy now with what you've got right where you are. This choice is a game changer that shifts your vibe and speeds up everything you're aiming for. Happiness is the way, not the end stop. And Saint Michael is your guardian on this path of rediscovering the joy of living. Before we get to the last bit of this powerful message, let's strengthen this chain of goodness together. Share this video with two loved ones who need this message of hope and belief. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support. Leave a comment with a prayer for your guardian angel. By sharing this message, you become a beacon of light, extending Saint Michael's protection to others. And by praying for your angel, you strengthen your bond with your own personal protector. Now let's chat about your relationships. Michael, as the warrior of pure love, is working to bring more harmony and truth into your connections. This means that relationships built on dependence, control, or fakery will gently move out of your life, making way for more genuine and nourishing connections. If you're in a romantic relationship, ask him to wrap the two of you in his light, strengthening your closeness, respect, and true love. If you're on your own and hoping for a partner, ask Michael to cut all ties with past loves that still hold you back and to prepare your heart and your path for a kindred spirit, a calm, supportive love that truly adds to your life. He's a powerful matchmaker from above, bringing souls together based on a higher purpose and unconditional love. Trust his timing, because he's getting ready the most beautiful and aligned meeting for you. When it comes to family, he acts as a peacemaker. Where there's disagreement, he brings the energy of understanding. Where there's distance, he builds bridges to bring people closer. He protects your kids and grandkids, guiding their steps and inspiring them to make the best choices. Hand over your family worries to him. Picture each family member inside a circle of protective blue light. Let go of control. Let go of the worry. Do your bit with love and advice, but trust that the spiritual side is being looked after by the highest power. You're the prayer pillar of your family, and your prayers, boosted by Saint Michael's strength, are an unbreakable shield around those you love. They might not know it, but they're incredibly blessed to have you in their lives. Your strength and belief are their safe harbor. Recognize and honor this sacred role you play. To wrap things up, Saint Michael the Archangel leaves you with a final message of empowerment. He symbolically hands you his sword of light. This sword isn't for fighting others, but to give you the power to set healthy boundaries, to say no when you need to cut your own self-sabotaging patterns, and to defend your inner peace no matter what. This sword represents your spiritual sovereignty. You're the queen of your own world, the guardian of your heart. Use this sword with wisdom, love, and firmness. Don't let anything or anyone disturb your peace anymore. It's your most precious asset. Always keep in mind that you're not a victim of circumstances, but the creator of your reality. With Saint Michael's support, you've got all the tools you need to build a life that reflects the beauty, strength, and light within your soul. Believe it, live it. You are protected, loved, and guided, now and forevermore. Dear soul, we've come to the time to seal this deep connection with Saint Michael the Archangel, taking in all the blessings and guidance we've received. His last message for you is powerfully simple: trust and rest. After all the clearing, realigning, and refreshing, now it's time to let the seeds you've planted sprout. Your more active part, the intention, prayer, and openness, has been done with courage. Now get into the rhythm of trust from above. This means letting go of the worry about how and when things will happen. The universe has its own ways, its own perfect timing, which is always wiser than ours. Trying to control the process is like planting a seed and digging it up every day to see if it's growing. It just messes things up. Trust that the heavenly gardener knows exactly what he's doing. Your task now is to look after your own inner garden. Water it with self-love, fertilize it with positive thoughts, and pull out any weeds of doubt that try to sprout. Michael also points out that rest is a sacred act. In our society, we often feel guilty if we're not constantly producing or fixing something. But rest is essential for recovering energy and for your spirit to soak up and take in new frequencies of light. Allow yourself moments of pure idleness, contemplation, of doing absolutely nothing but nourishing your soul. Reading a good book, listening to uplifting music, walking in nature, taking a long shower. These small breaks are gateways for spiritual recharging and for getting insights from above. It's in silence and stillness that the deepest answers arrive. He wants you to understand that his protection isn't a bulletproof vest that exempts you from all of life's challenges. Life on earth is a school, and challenges are the lessons that help us grow. His protection ensures you'll never get a burden bigger than you can carry, and for every challenge, you'll have the strength, wisdom, and support needed to overcome it and come out even stronger and wiser. He turns poison into medicine and hurdles into stepping stones. Having him around is an invitation to live a bit lighter and more aware, a chance to ditch the drama and grab some peace. Whenever you're feeling a bit swamped by a situation, just ask yourself, how would Saint Michael the Archangel look at this? Try to suss out the problem from a higher spot, like you're looking down on it. You'll probably find that more often than not, our worries are way smaller than they seem when we're stuck right in the middle of them. This change in how you see things is a ripper tool he offers you. He helps you spot the answer instead of just staring at the problem. He points out that even behind the darkest clouds, the sun's still shining, and every storm, no matter how wild, eventually blows over. That certainty gives you the calm to get through any rough patch with your head up and your heart settled. He also puts a protective shield around your sleep. Lots of sensitive types like you can pick up on heavy vibes at night, which might mean bad dreams or waking up knackered. Before you hit the sack, ask Saint Michael to put his guardian angels around your bed, your room, and your place. Ask him to take your spirit to light-filled schools on the astral plane, so you can learn and heal as you're catching Z's. Hand over your worries to him so your mind can have a break. You'll wake up feeling fresh as a daisy, peaceful and full of beans for a new day. Your path ahead is like a dance between taking inspired action and trusting surrender, between doing and just being, between asking and getting. And Saint Michael the Archangel is your heavenly mate in this dance. Let him lead the way. Sometimes he'll have you spinning around fast, during times of big changes and lots of action. Other times, he'll hold you steady in a slow, thoughtful step when you're taking things in and having a break. Trust his timing. He knows the tune of your soul and exactly the steps that'll get you to your happiest self. Your life is under incredible care, a love that's beyond what we can grasp. You're a precious gem to the heavens, and Saint Michael is the guardian tasked with looking after you, polishing your edges until you shine with all the brilliance God gave you. Take this truth to heart. Feel it right down to your core. You're not and never have been on your own. The most powerful and loving protection wraps around you, guides you, and backs you up. Take a deep breath, smile from the heart, and walk with the confidence of someone who knows they've got an army of angels right there with them. Your new life, under Saint Michael's wings, kicks off now. If this message clicked with you and your situation, chuck a comment below saying, "My life is protected under the wings of Saint Michael the Archangel." Share your stories in the comments. If you dug this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stuff. Cheers for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.